Okay, so those of you who are applying to Canada, there's a few websites you want to use, one in particular. I go to this Guide to International University Admissions, and if you go and find the Canadian page, it says on that thing page 14, but it's actually page 9 on it. And let's see if we can focus on here. Okay, so it gives you a search section, official guide, so the official study in Canada portal, and then it gives you other areas that you can look at. And we'll go ahead and go into the official Canada portal. See if it comes up here. There it is. Good. And you can go into English. Okay, and then you can start to read about Canada. You can start to read about how much it costs, plan your studies, find programs and costs, scholarships, and that stuff like that. Okay, find programs. I'm going to go into click plan your studies. Okay, and it goes through all of that stuff after your studies, during your studies, and so on. And so it goes into details about that. And then find programs and costs. Oops. Let's go to find programs and costs. Okay. Maps of colleges, search colleges and universities, featured study programs. Okay. So if you're particular about being on, say, the West Coast and seeing what's in British Columbia, you can find the map of that. I'm going to go ahead and do search colleges and universities. So this will be kind of your search engine that you look at. Okay. So search for keywords. So let's say you want to study business. Okay. And then, or you can search by category. Okay, so you could do it with that, or you can do it with this, either one. Okay, what language would you like to study? So you want to put English, unless you want to study both. What level of education? You want to do university. Okay, so you don't want to do training, you want to do university. You don't want a master's, you don't want a doctorate. Okay, and then here's a list of provinces. It would be good at this point to pull out a map and see where you want to go. A lot of people want to do Ontario. That's where University of Toronto is kind of sitting at. Quebec is your French province. Okay, British Columbia is your other one. You can look at other ones. I'm just going to go ahead and put those two. Those are the two most popular ones. And then just hit a display of programs. Following it, please use only a keyword. Okay, so you can't combine. Okay, so let me just erase that. And we'll try that. So you can't stick them both in. They don't like that, apparently. Okay, so here we go. College and university. So British Columbia. Okay, there's 509 results. Now, you clicked on that you only want university, but you can see that there is Bachelor and Master of Management dual program. Okay, then they get specific, so they go into specific business areas, so accounting, right, uh, and so on. So in this case, if you just put general business, it covers all of business. So now at this point, you may want to go back to step one. And instead of doing that, let's see if there's, okay, so let's say you want to do marketing. And let's see. Okay. So let's say you want to do that. Now let's see what we get here for marketing. Oh, I have to unclick this again. Okay. So now let me go to that. Okay. Bachelor of Arts in Business, so 55 results, okay? So Bachelor of Business Administration Marketing is what you're most often going to find. Okay, so you got Trinity, you got York, Okanagan, marketing specialty, yep, and so on. So you can kind of get a sense for some of the schools that have these programs. Okay, Vancouver Island, Ontario Tech, Ryerson University, there's University of British Columbia, right? Bachelor of Commerce. So okay. So instead of Bachelor of Business, some of the Canadian schools have a Bachelor of Commerce. So Bachelor of Commerce is the same as a Bachelor of Business, they just use the word commerce. Okay, Bachelor of Commerce in Marketing in different schools and so on, okay? And so this is a search engine to kind of get you started to see where, now these are certificates. Okay, so let me go back to, see if I can go back to step 1 again. And see if I can correct, because I don't want the certificates, I only want the bachelor degree, right? So if you want the marketing, okay, so I failed to unclick that. So I just wanted university, that's it. Okay, now let me go back and see. Okay, so university, marketing, okay. So sometimes you can make a mistake and it kind of, gives you some stuff that you don't want to get. Oh, and it didn't save this. Okay, so I have to go back and click off of that. Let me make sure again. Oh, look at that. When I went back, they didn't click off that. Okay. So I think it should all be good. This is good that I'm making mistakes so you can see them. Okay. So you still get 55 results down. Okay. I would go to a new search and you can enter a keyword, choose a language, select level of education, province and territory. Okay. So this is it seems a little clunky in terms of the searching, but you can use this to search all the schools and the areas where you want to study. Okay. So if you do that and you start to see some names, you can get a sense for what universities are out there. And then you can also look at McLaren's, and that's a ranking. So you could look at the best business schools and kind of get a sense for where you land on there. And then you can also ask me if you get a long list, and I can give you a sense for what schools are on that list that you should really dive into more.